Maybe we should follow them from a distance and see where they go.
Okay.
We're gonna creepily follow the kids.
Yep.
Okay,
cool.
Adeptus but creepiness.
So you guys follow them.
My armor's all black, so I blend in with the shadows pretty well.
Yeah.
They mostly like walk through various like back alleys and stuff like that. So I'm assuming you guys are like wait at the corner and wait for them to turn the other corner and it's push up. A couple of times they go through crowds, and it looks like Josh, you recognize they're headed towards basically like a scrapyard. They probably want to try and like turn these parts into like something actually usable for trade or something like that. So you guys are following them, and then as you do, you hear a voice call out from behind you, and they're like, "Hey, dimwits!"
Who's a dimwit?
Yeah, and so you turn around, and you guys recognize that you've been boxed in. These kids led you into an ambush.
Oh, you think so, did you? Congratulations, you ambushed yourselves.
Awesome.
So initiative again.
They've got us surrounded. We can't lose.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's 4 of them back the way you guys just came, and then another one slinks out after the kids, like duck into a doorway, cutting off both sides of the alley.
Okay. So
5 total?
Yep.
Okay. Sweet.
And we'll say you guys start off like 20 meters equidistant from both groups.
Okay.
I mean, should we say anything, or should we just start blazing?
Excuse me. Can you tell me the directions to your mother's house? I need to tell her you've all been bad children and you need to be disciplined in the living emperor's sight.
Emperor's got no power here.
I attack.
All right. I think you go first then.
Yeah.
One
I
second.
was reading off of this. Look at what it actually is.
What's a simple
Because I
action?
changed all
Versus
the stuff on
full
here.
action.
I got rid of this stupid thing. 'Cause I was like, why the hell would I ever use that?
Sure.
I didn't know what the hell I was doing. Oh well.
Yep, that's all good.
So a simple action is like reload a gun, draw a sword,
Gotcha.
kick open a door, look around.
One second. I'm reading about multi-attack.
Yeah, so the 4 at the end of the way you guys just came are definitely within like melee of each
It's like
other.
a penalty of 2.
Yeah, so he's just gonna go through and chainsaw through all of them. Just.
I think it's a range attack only.
Let's see.
Or maybe not. Maybe not. I'm trying
So
to...
could I take a simple action and a full action in one turn?
Yeah, so your combat turn consists of movement, combat action, simple action, and then you have a reflexive action.
Okay.
Yeah, there's like 8 billion things you can do
Right.
during an attack.
Okay.
Do you want somebody else to go first while you're reading up, or do you
Wait.
want?
If you multi, here it is. If you multi with a melee weapon, you must move into engagement with all targets. You provoke reflexive attacks from any target you leave engagement with during this attack. If you cannot reach a target, they're not hit by multi-attack. Can I multi-attack just 2 of them instead of 4 of them?
Yeah, I'd say so. If you like hug the wall.
So those 2 get +2 to their defense
Okay, cool.
because there's an extra target. So that's the penalty. And then so I have 7 to my attack, and I'm gonna attack those 2 guys. I've had some bad rolls today, guys.
I want to hear it.
I have only 3 successes. 3 icons.
So with the multi-attack, yeah, they get +2, so their defense is 4, so that does not hit.
So you awarded me 1 wrath, and I used 1. You awarded me 1, then I used 1. Does that mean I have 1 left? If I started with 2,
Yes.
I would like to use that.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Oh, and that's a 6 on the wrath die.
It is a 6 on the wrath die for a total of 6 icons.
Okay, cool. So you have to make an attack against each.
An attack against each.
Yeah, every additional attack increases the defense of every target by +2 for the purposes of the multi-attack. Each attack of your multi-attack must use the same weapon, and you cannot shift.
So he would have hit the first one then.
Roll damage once.
No, each additional, because I'm making 2 attacks, so I have to roll the attack. They both get the +2, but I do have to roll to attack twice. But it's only
That's right.
1 damage roll.
But it's a what on the damage roll?
It's only 1 damage roll for everything I hit.
Yes.
Okay, so I managed to hit the first guy, and now I have to roll to see if I hit the second.
Let me just look at the example here. Actually, we got an example here.
Yeah. Sorry, that's complicated.
No, it's cool.
Rolls to hit each target in turn. Hitting one of the cultists, but not the other. Then rolls to damage once or twice the damage to the case.
Yeah, plugged into that little silver thing right behind the
Yeah.
monitor.
Yep.
Yeah. So exactly that.
Okay, so I used up my last wrath, and I managed to get the first hit. Now I have to try and hit the second guy.
Yep.
Fuck, I'm so bad. It's only 3 again. It's fucking ridiculous. So I
you
missed
got-
the second
you got 1
guy.
hit.
I got 1 hit. It's a waste. Fucking waste, bud. So I'll roll my damage now. My extra damage dice. That's 1 icon plus the brutal, so that's 1, 2, 3. So 14. It sucks. 14 damage.
14 damage does not suck, and it manages to kill him.
Great.
It feels
Yeah,
like as
oh,
long
yeah.
as we do more than 13, it kills people.
Oh. All right, cool.
I wish I got rid of 2 of the 4 though.
I'm gonna say the guy next to you, Kevin, is gonna go,
Yeah, please.
and he.
There's 5
is
though
gonna-
right now. There's 4 now, right?
Yeah, there was 5, now there's 4.
Right, but I meant
3 on
4
one
the
side, 1 behind us.
He is going to use his radium pistol. So he can actually attack. He can actually shoot, even though he's in engagement. Oh no! He should use the servo arm. Oh, that's so much better.
A servo arm?
Yeah, so they have like augmetics on them, and they have an extra arm, basically just like a Doc Ock arm,
Oh, sweet.
and they can use that to attack.
Sick.
1, 2, 3, and you have defensive 3, right, Kevin?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I can use there's a plate back there, but yeah, I don't have it.
cups.
Yeah. And I forgot to put the beer in the fridge today. Everything's hot.
No extra damage. So that's 9 damage total.
9 damage total?
Yeah, it doesn't meet your resilience, right?
Nope.
Yeah, so no damage goes through.
Great.
Who's next?
I'll go. Sure, why not? I am going to let's go for broke. I'll just open a salvo into the is it so there's into the 2 that aren't engaged with Kevin's character.
Yeah, so you there's like a couple options, right? There's like full automatic. There's like multi attack with it. Here it is. Okay, cool.
What
So
page
you
is it on?
can full auto empty the entire magazine, firing at a single target, or spray ammunition at multiple targets.
I'll do spray ammunition at multiple targets.
Okay, cool.
So do I? So I make a. I'm not. I don't know where the rule is on that, but do I make an attack on each one?
You can. So sorry, which one are you doing? The spray shot.
Yeah.
Okay. As part of a multi-attack, reducing the difficulty number of the test by the weapon's salvo value. It has salvo 2.
Yeah.
Okay. Then it's just a straight attack, and you roll 2 attacks, one versus each of them.
Okay. One, 2, 3. That's 4 icons.
Okay, yeah. So the first hits.
Okay. Then I'll make another attack. Oh no! So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 icons, but a 1 on my wrath die.
Oh.
Can I just run out of ammo, or gun jam or something like that?
So you were already. You would have to reload as part of using the salvo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, let's say like your weapon also overheats,
Okay.
so you cannot fire it next turn.
Okay. Well, that sucks. Okay, but I hit both of them then.
Yep.
So then I get. So what was rending again? Sorry.
Rend is if you shift it, I thought.
Okay, yeah,
You can
yeah.
only rend if you shift.
And then, do I get any additional damage die for spraying?
No.
Nope.
Okay, so just 1 additional damage die. Nope, so just 10 damage to both of them.
Okay. Okay.
So do they...
They both look pretty bad, but they do not die.
Okay.
Cool. Next up, we'll say it's the guy at the other end.
Yeah, that is covered.
And he's gonna move up.
I think we forgot to use that in last combat when I was in the doorway.
Yeah, I did see it.
He'll move up to Mark
Yeah,
and try to attack him.
Okay.
That's a 6 on the wrath die.
Yeah,
Oh.
boy.
I'm gonna get a crit.
Um,
Yeah, so that hits for sure because my defense is 1.
oh, your defense is 1. Yeah, then he's gonna shift for extra damage too.
Good.
And what did we? I just looked up the critical rules. What did we say for critical? Oh, you can choose to either take +3 ED or roll on the crit table, right?
Yes.
Roll on the crit table.
Yeah, that's. I'm gonna go look for it.
Roll that D66.
I feel like it might be better than just taking like the 3 extra damage dice
Yeah.
for you.
More in. Oh, really? No.
Well, I mean like 3
I don't
extra
know.
damage dice.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's a
That
lot.
crit
I mean,
table.
he's really tanky though.
What page is it on? 199, Julian.
198.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Josh, you choose. Do you want me to roll on the crit table?
Let's
do you
roll on
want
the crit table. I think it'll be fun.
Okay.
Let's just see what happens.
Fog cloud.
12.
Right. Harder, Daddy.
Headshot. A well-aimed shot tears through chunks of bone and brain from the opponent's skull. The foe reels from such a violent strike, unable to focus. You take 1d3 wounds, and you're staggered.
Sick.
Cool. So
Take
Used
2
to have,
wounds.
2 wounds.
a
Okay.
like some D12s
And you're
that were
staggered.
like body.
Okay.
I lost
What is-
it.
You're off balance. Whenever you move, your speed is reduced by half. You can't run or sprint. It lasts until the end of your next turn.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, and then I still have to resolve his damage.
Yeah.
Over here. Plus 2 ED. And then 1 for the shift. That's 3. So that is 12 damage.
Okay. So then I'll roll my determination to see if I can soak 2 of those and not take any more. Oh no! I got nothing.
got
I got
one.
1 on my wrath die.
You got. I see a 4 there.
There's a 4.
Oh, 1 success, so I can soak 1 of those. So I take
You
1.
could spend a wrath to re-roll this.
Oh
'cause
yeah,
it's-
yeah.
You just
But-
can't re-roll that one, yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, my wrath die I got another 1 on, because it's a determination test, right? So.
Yeah.
Oh jeez. Okay, yeah.
Good,
So
very good.
so yeah, so I'll take 2 shock and no more wounds. But yeah, 1 on the wrath die.
That's a 6.
Um,
no. That's-
Yeah, I can soak up to. I went over by 2, so I just convert as long as I get enough icons to cover the.
Okay. But that was 3 icons total, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
let's say like in addition to being staggered, you just can't move next turn.
Okay. Yeah, I
until
think-
the end of your next turn.
I think narratively, like I spray into the crowd and my gun overheats, and I'm like so upset that I've defamed my weapon. I'm like looking down at it and like trying to like figure out how I can cool it down quicker. And I just look up and he goes right in my face.
Nice. Okay, cool. So he's in melee, Josh. All right, who's up next?
I'll go.
Go for it.
I want to say, like, narratively, the last scenario that we went through, Josh blasphemed the machine god, and I probably noticed it. And I tend to keep these thoughts to myself, but I support him in any ounce of little rebellion that he has. This stuff, it's all to myself. So I'm gonna try to defend him. I see this person got that little crit shot on his face, and I'm gonna walk towards that person. And when I'm within 5 meters, I want to compel them to lower their weapon out of my way as a simple action.
Let's check out the compel.
It's the targets. What is? Oh, it's a DN4 willpower test.
Yeah, because I know it has like some restrictions. Which discipline are you?
The telekinetic. I
Okay.
think. Yeah, telekinetic.
Minor power. Okay.
Yeah, it says you can do drop a weapon as an example command is in there.
Okay. Cool.
I can't make him do anything they're not able to
So he could.
do.
So this would have him drop his pistol, but like
Yeah.
the servo arm's like a part of him.
He
Or
rips
just-
off his arm and throws it on the ground.
Like lower it, you know. Don't aim it at anybody. Just stand down, kind of like that.
Okay, sure. Oh, okay. You don't make it. Wait, you have to make a psychic mastery test, right?
Yeah, I rolled that ahead of time. Just 4s count, right? 4s are icons, aren't they?
Yeah.
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 Okay, so I have 4 icons and an exalted,
Okay, so just enough.
and my wrath is a 5.
Okay, cool. And then he has to make a willpower test. She will probably fail. He does fail. All right, cool.
Cool.
Yeah, so we'll say he lowers it, and he won't use the arm to attack.
Okay, that's my simple action. So as I'm walking towards him, I see him kind of stand down, and I just want to swing my staff right at his face and clock him.
Go for it.
I don't know how to attack with melee weapons.
It's your
Weapon
weapon skill. Look at your skill.
It's a what skill?
Weapon skill.
Weapon skill.
Okay. Oh, there we go. Right, a weapon skill.
How many you got for weapon skill?
Sorry, what?
4 and a 6, and the 6 is the wrath die.
Hey.
Nice. So that's a crit. So you guys gain a glory.
Hey.
Sweet.
We're at 2 lowers now.
And then would you like to take +3 ED or roll on the crit table?
Let's turn the crit table against him.
Yeah.
You want to roll it?
Yeah, I'll roll it.
Roll a D66.
Okay. 34.
Savage attack. The assault leaves the opponent a mangled mess, slashing, burning, breaking, or ripping into them with violent force. Target suffers 1 mortal wound.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So it's just mortal wound suffering, and then your damage.
Okay, so the damage is 5, and then the ED is extra dice. Is that what? Am I reading that right?
Mm-hmm.
So 7 die.
If we spend
Yeah,
that
so
glory,
you
can we give him an
roll like
extra
a
one?
test.
What's that?
If we spend that glory, we can give him an extra a mortal wound.
So, John, it's a base 5. You only roll however many extra die you have.
Oh, I gotcha. Okay. Plus a wrath, right? Or just a wrath in addition?
You don't have to roll the wrath for the
Additional
Okay.
damage.
damage. But Jesse's right. You could spend a glory to do +1 wound, and you can do that multiple times to this guy.
Are we good on glory?
Got
You
2.
have 3 glory currently.
Oh, 3.
Yep.
Yeah, let's use one.
Yeah, do it.
Do it.
Fuck him up.
Yeah,
Would
I'm
you
already
guys
messing him up. So
would
Yeah.
you guys say
What?
that John is using your glory without
Yeah.
the party's consent?
Yeah. Go ahead. He just knocked out one dude.
Yeah.
So he is using it without your consent?
Yeah.
No, he's using it with our consent.
Oh, okay. All right, sure. Okay, so he took an extra one, so he's down to 3, and then what was your damage?
so
This
it's
is very,
5, and then
King Shark is
the
a shark moment.
3 and a 2 on the extra dice.
Okay, so no successes, so just the 5. So you don't beat his resilience.
Okay.
Hand.
Okay.
But you guys dealt some mortal wounds to him. Okay.
Good.
I'll
And
say-
I tell him, don't do that again.
I'll say next up is the guy in melee with Kevin,
Yeah, the one who's
the
not
one
dead.
that's still alive,
Yeah.
and he's gonna go ahead and try and attack with his servo arm.
And the guts from his
This
friend.
is a melee attack.
Yes.
Okay, so I have my sword out, which is a parry weapon, so I get +1 to defense. So he's got to beat a 4.
Dope.
Nice.
Just a 2, so he does not beat that. Oh,
Sick.
I'll spend a ruin
What's that now?
to reroll the
It's
failures.
basically his right.
Yeah.
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 Or his glory, rather.
Well,
He has 4,
that.
which is what he needed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Meets
4.
it, beats it.
Yeah.
Yep. So 2,
Find it.
1. That's still not enough though. You just have such high resilience. It's
Yeah,
10.
It's the power armor. Yeah, 10. It's gotta get more than 10.
Wait, is your resilience 10? Oh, it is 10. Okay, yeah.
Resilience is 10. Yes.
Yep. All right, cool.
5 plus 5
Who's
power armor.
next?
I'll go next. The guy that just swung at Kevin. I walk up
Yep.
next to him with Paul, and I'm pushing Paul in front of me as an extra human shield, and I'm gonna be like, I lift up my chainsword and I go, "The Lord compels you," and I'm gonna hit him with my chainsword. And since
Go for it.
I rolled the wrong dice last time. Hopefully I do
do
better.
one round.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
You're looking for 2.
2 icons and one's a wrath.
That's 4 icons
Yeah.
total. A 4, a 5, and a 6, and the 6 on the wrath die.
Okay, cool. So critical hit. So you guys get a glory.
Yeah.
Yay.
Back up to 3.
Back up to 3. And then, do you want to do +3 damage extra dice, or do you want to roll on the crit table? This crit table. Yes.
Do the crit table. Why not?
All right. Roll D66.
I have to show the tea mug while
51.
I'm drinking.
What is it?
Fucking magnificent. Nice.
Nice. Love it.
51.
What'd you get? 51.
Yeah.
A stunning blow sends the foe lurching away, senses blurred by the brutal impact. Target suffers 1d6 shock and is staggered, and you guys can spend glory to do +2 shock for every glory you spend.
Oh, yeah. Let's shock him out.
Yeah.
Do you want to...
Double add 2.
So roll...
Two glory?
Can we roll
Roll a D3.
roll a D3?
You want to roll the d6 first?
Yeah, roll the d6 first.
Roll the d6. Well, you do it, Jesse.
2.
So it's 1.
No, it's 1d6.
Oh
1d6 shock.
no, his. Oh yeah.
1d6 shock, and if we spend 2 glory, so that would be 4 more.
I would say he only has 3 shock,
So just
and I don't
spend
think
one
it
glory.
carries over to wounds or anything like that.
Okay, so just do 1 glory and add an additional shock.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so he is out of shock. This is the guy that's next to Kevin and Jesse now.
Yeah.
Yep.
So he just dies of shock.
He's
He's-
exhausted.
He is
Exhausted.
exhausted.
So we can ask him questions later.
Oh, so he's just like knocked out, kind of.
Yeah. Is he unconscious,
Not
or-
quite. He can still attack, but he can just do like
Do
a
I
basic
roll
attack.
the damage dice? Because it says my damage is 7 plus 40d.
Yeah, you still roll damage.
Yep. Sweet. So that's 6.
No, you only the 7 is just a flat. You only roll 4 dice.
Oh, you only roll 4 dice?
Yes.
you only
7
roll the ED.
Yeah.
The 7 is flat.
Yeah.
Ah.
And then
Just
so it's
7 damage
icon,
plus.
whatever your total icons are plus the 7.
3.
So that's
so,
4 actually.
Isn't that?
No, so yeah, this is worth 2, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, okay. So 4. So 11.
Okay, so 11. He has 6, 5 wounds. Do you want to do this non-lethally?
Non-lethally? Absolutely.
Okay, cool.
With the
Yeah.
chainsaw sword.
I mean, you don't rev the sword. You just bonk him across the head, give him a bad laceration,
Yeah.
and a bad concussion.
Yeah. And I'm holding Paul in front of me in case anybody just tries to attack me.
Okay.
Literally
doing
a human shield.
Who's left? Okay, these other 2 guys.
And
Yeah,
you
I
haven't
mean they're
gone
pretty,
yet.
I haven't
pretty
gone yet,
freaked
no.
out at this like sister of battle. Let's see.
As they should be. They're going to die.
I mean, you are quite terrifying.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So one of them is going to stay, and one of them is going to run away. We'll say it's this guy. So who's next?
You said one of them's running.
Yeah.
I want to shoot him.
Yes.
Okay, go for it.
Back.
I'm gonna aim and call shot for the leg,
All right.
so that even if I don't kill him, it'll like knock him on his feet or off his feet or something.
I got to find the called shot table.
Called shot for leg is a 1d in penalty, and I get
Okay, cool.
1 extra.
So you're
damage
looking for a
dice.
3.
Okay. So. Oh no.
Oh, should have been one more because of
Okay. So. Well, this is the problem.
oh,
So I've got 3 regular icons, an exalted icon, and then a 1 on my wrath die.
3 exalted, the one on the so you hit but just with a complication, right?
Yes. But my weapon is reliable, so I ignore the first complication related to it.
Okay, like per scene or per
Per
combat
scene.
or what? Okay, cool.
so you can
okay,
you can
sure.
shift
So you
that.
ignore the complication.
Yep.
The shot goes off.
Yep, and I have an exalted icon that I'm gonna shift for extra damage.
Okay, cool.
So I double my bonus extra dice because I had a called shot. I get extra die, extra die. That's lame. So it's only gonna be 11.
11 is enough to kill him.
Sweet.
Nice.
So much for winging him.
I'm just gonna hit him in the leg. You blow his head off. Whoops! I missed.
Right through the waist, just right in half.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, so next up is the last guy. Yeah, and he wants to carve you up and take that power armor, man. He thinks that would be a a good relic to have. So he's gonna try and attack Kevin, as dumb as it is.
Can I use my devotee to help guard Kevin?
I don't think so, unless it like mechanically.
No, it doesn't say anything about mechanically doing it.
If your devotee gets in the way of my glorious death, I will shoot him.
You like hack him out of the way.
It's all right. This one's gonna die anyway.
Let this happen.
Okay, so he has 3 to hit you, but you can parry, right?
No, is it a melee attack or not?
Yes.
It's only melee attacks my defense is for.
Okay, yeah. So it was a melee attack, so it doesn't
Okay.
hit.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
That is it for the. Is there anybody who hasn't gone yet?
Nope.
No, I think it's
Okay, cool. So start back over, top of the round. Who do you guys want to go?
May I please defend myself?
Go.
Yeah,
for it.
let the battle sister rage on.
Yeah.
So this is going to be stupid, and it's probably going to end up not working out great for me. But
That means you should do it.
yes. So what I'm going to do, the one I already killed, I'm gonna fucking attack it again with my sword for flavor, and then while I'm like burying the sword in its head and trying to rip through its entire sternum, I pull out my pistol and shoot the one that attacked me without even fucking looking at him. So he gets +2,
Yeah.
but it's still 7 to hit. So all I gotta do is get a
that's good,
fucking.
like mechanical way.
I gotta
to-
get a
to
4.
hit.
It does nothing good for me to attack this guy with my pistol.
That's awesome, though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that'll
Yeah.
do it.
Oh, yeah.
That'll do it.
1, 2, 3, 4. I got 4 regular icons and 1 exalted, so I can push that exalted, right?
Yep.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It's not as much damage. You probably survive this, but it's gonna hurt.
Oh yeah, I should have had
Um,
another die last time. Oh well.
Yeah.
I
So
should
I'll
have
push.
another die, but I killed him anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Push the exalted.
So it's an additional damage die.
An additional damage die.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's 1 ED, so instead I get 2.
Yeah.
And this also has brutal, so that's good. Nice. So that's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, if I'm correct.
Wait, how many extra damage dice did you have?
Just 2, but it's got brutal. So, right? So I got a 4 and a 6, right? So the 4 is 1 icon and the 6 is 2 icon. And
Okay.
for brutal, I think it's another 1 and another 2.
To add 1. Add plus
Oh.
1 to the result of each extra damage dice.
When I looked it up, the example
it
in the book,
depended-
though, it said depending on what you roll. Like,
Yeah.
if you roll a 1 or a 2, you don't get anything. If you roll a 2 or 3, you get 1 more damage. And if you roll a 1 or 2, you get no extra damage. If you roll a 3 or 4 on it, you get 1. And if you roll a 5 and 6, you get 2. That's what
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm trying to understand.
Yeah. So if you roll a 5, it's considered a 6.
I'm like, is it entirely additional to the
This just
extra
says
damage
one-
mechanic, or does it
This
just
just
push
says
up?
when rolling
What
damage
page is
dice,
it on?
add plus 1 to the result of each extra damage dice.
Right, but then in the example it gives when you look it up down.
Do you guys know what page it's on?
Page 209. Result of 1 or 2 inflict 0 damage. Result of 3 and 4 inflict 1 damage. Result of 5 and 6 inflict 2 damage.
So is that in addition to the already extra damage you get from the extra damage die, or is that total? That's
Give me 1
that's
second.
the part I've been like unsure of this entire time.
I think I understand.
Oh, yeah.
Sure. You said 192?
No,
209.
209.
Oh, okay.
If that's the way it works, then the only ones that give extra damage are 5s and 3s, or 5
You
or
roll-
whatever.
Yeah, 5 and 6s will do.
So 6 would be 2, was already 2. So then
Okay,
5.
so 5 was
Okay, yeah. So it just changes the damage scaling.
Okay.
So it turns a 3 instead of what would have missed
Okay.
Into a 4. Yeah.
Okay.
And it
Okay.
turns a 5, which would have just been 1, into 2.
2.
Okay. And what about 4?
So 4 is
The
1,
4 is still 1.
and a 6 is 2. So you do 3 additional.
Okay. 13 total. I'm sorry. I honestly
Okay,
did not.
no worries.
Yeah,
I thought
no,
they
it's-
were 2
it's
separate
confusing.
things.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't explain it anywhere. I tried looking it up online. I couldn't find any fucking information on it.
Yeah, no worries.
So it's
Yeah, I
13
mean, it's still
total
more than
damage.
enough to kill this guy.
Oh, that's beautiful.
That's just awesome.
Yeah.
You're just like,
Yeah, Yeah, exactly, man. You turn around and you clock this guy. Okay, so there is one guy still in combat with John and Josh. There are way too many people with J's in this group.
John, Josh, Jesse,
And me.
Julian.
So he is not going to attack with his arm because he made a promise.
He made a promise.
Said nothing about the pistol though.
Exactly.
Let's see how long that compel lasts.
Who's he attacking? Let's see. Odds and evens.
I mean, I'm
Okay, so
I'm pretty
attack
vulnerable
John.
at this point.
It's attacking me.
Yeah.
But I'm a girl.
So he critted, so I get a ruin. And then that is 4 successes. Is that good enough, John?
I don't know. I've never been hit in my life.
Yeah, look at your
What's your
defense value.
Also, I have a hard time believing that.
Just defense 2.
Okay, yeah. Okay, if it's 2, then yeah, he'll shift.
Okay.
As well.
Okay.
So he's gonna take the 3 extra damage dice, the shift, and then what's he get from the pistol? Just 1. Five, 12 damage.
Neat.
So what's your resilience, John?
4.
I would highly suggest you roll determination here.
Okay. Where's that at?
Should be.
It should be equal to your toughness.
You should be able to just take it.
Which
You're
is 3.
fine.
Yeah, so you can roll 3 and try and soak some of this damage.
Okay. 4, 5, and 6.
Okay, so you soak 3 of it. You said your resilience is 4.
Yep.
So that's 7.
Wait, no.
So you would take 5.
Okay. I'm still up.
Wouldn't 4, 5, and 6 be 4?
That'd be 4, right? 4, 5, and a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I don't know if you shift on the, or not shift, but I don't know if it's 2 on the
Does it count?
determination.
Like, is it working with icons?
Oh yeah, you're right. It is just working with icons. Yeah, so just take 4 damage instead of 5.
Okay.
4 damage and 4 shock.
Yes, and the shock.
What's your max shock?
8.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay, yeah, it's fine.
holy cow.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
I've
I'm gonna
pushed
smack
I
down
got
this guy
him
though.
really tanky
Is
as
it?
Don't worry about him, guys. He's good.
No.
Yeah, I'm like, I got all this stuff, and y'all are like twice.
He's
as
in
much.
melee
I'm like,
with me?
Well,
He's in melee with you.
Am I up?
because I've only
You
got
are.
like 4 shock.
Oh, it's whoever you guys want.
Yeah, go for it. I'm like staggered and like half falling on the ground and trying to fix my gun.
Reload your gun and cool it off.
I'm like,
So he's in melee with me. Shit, I'm just gonna grab his robo arm and smite him.
All right, go for it.
Just unleash some psychic energy on him. I rolled ahead of time. This is gonna be fun too. So I got a 4, 4, a 5, and a 6, and a 1 on the wrath die.
Yeah. That's what I was waiting for.
Targets. It's the target's determination, I think.
Oh,
Make
is it?
sure. Let me look up smite.
Oh, I should have done a salvo.
Target's defense is the DN.
Oh, okay. He has a defensive 2.
Oh yeah, I
yeah,
wrecked him.
that's 5. Yeah.
Yeah, so you got that. And I think you could increase the potency too.
I'm gonna do that and give him 1d3 plus 1 mortal wound.
Go for it.
That's gonna be 3 wounds, 3 mortal wounds.
He dies just from the mortal wounds.
Good.
Sweet.
Oh, yeah.
Roll me some perils.
Yes, sir. 53.
I think this is a good one, right? Yeah, so this is the everyone within 10 meters must make an intellect test. Are you gonna re-roll that?
Let me see.
Or did you already re-roll one? Was it this Was it this?
Do you only get to
season?
use it one session?
I have no idea.
The
It's
favor
called
the
Heralds
favor
of-
is that?
Favored by the Warp.
Yeah,
Those are the
favored by
best.
the war.
The DM's like, I don't know.
It's your guys' characters, man. Hey, it happens like this in.
Oh, it was
Yeah.
the last time that you did that. It was the last combat. So if it's
Yeah.
per scene or whatever, then you would have it again. I guess.
It doesn't say like
Oh,
per
I
any.
can't find it.
I think you can always just re-roll it.
Oh.
It's on page 133.
Okay.
I think you can use it every time.
Nice.
Any perils, you must accept the result. And 53 was what?
53. Visions of possibility. An awful droning buzz surrounds you, drowning out all speech. The drone penetrates the mind. All creatures with the psychic keyword within 10 meters. Okay, so just you must make a DN4 intellect test. Those who fail are staggered and suffer 1d3 shock. Those who succeed gain 1 wrath.
I'm gonna re-roll it. I don't have that much shock left. I mean, I'm down half on it. 12.
Flickering lights. For a brief moment, all light sources flicker and go out.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, so it was a dark alley. It gets plunged into total darkness. Even like Josh's eyes like blink, and then everything comes back up.
I say a prayer to the Mechanicus God, the Omnissiah. Please forgive me for my haughty use of my weapon, and I really feel like I've been cursed by using my weapon above what I should have known its limits. And been in tune with it, so my eyes are flickering now. Like I've got nailed right in the face. You know, like I feel like crap. I'm like, oh, what have I done?
You need to
Having a-
I hear him
flagellate
praying,
yourself
and I'm like coming out of this little trance that I'm in, and I just kind of do one of those.
Also, Kevin, take a wrath for not suffering that heretic to blaspheme the emperor.
Awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, cool. So you guys kept the one guy alive.
Yeah.
He's just in very bad condition, but I'm sure Jesse, with his Medicaid skill, can rouse him.
Yeah, I think we should find
Drive
like
fast.
we should find a hidey hole somewhere to take a breather and
Nope.
And beat the snot out of this guy.
give him a talk.
Cool. Yeah, so I mean, everything is kind of like a factory, or it's like belts moving, conveyor belts and stuff like that. There are like elevators that are flush with the floor, and then suddenly they're moving. It's actually like a pretty treacherous place to walk around. You guys could search and try and find somewhere that looks like it isn't gonna accidentally swallow you.
So
You know what? No.
No,
Can
I
I
want
use my
I'm gonna use
augmented
I'm
eye?
gonna use my pastoral whatever to treat this one as a heretic. I'm gonna grab him by the collar, pull him out with my augmented arm, pull him out to the middle of the street, throw him down, hold my laser pistol to his forehead, and say, "Who sent you?"
Would you guys say that? No. Make a. What are the skills here?
there's an intimidation.
Yeah, make an intimidation check, and then you are wounded. I always forget this. You're wounded, so you're gonna have +1 to the difficulty.
You guys are taking wounds.
I've
I
got
got 1 shot right
2
now.
successes
I've
and
Three
beat that,
successes.
man.
3 successes and 1
Nobody's
on the
attacked
rat.
me.
You don't rush into
I just shoot people.
Okay, so we'll say narratively, you whip it out, and he notices that like you still have the safety on, because you're not super used to using all these guns. So he just goes like he takes a cue from you earlier, and he's like, I work for your mother. It's the best job I've ever had.
I'm like, oh, look at that. Safety off.
Okay, yeah, make another test.
Can I do it like blast off like part of his ear?
That would be a called shot on like a tiny, which is a plus.
You want me to
3.
jump in with some psychic ability
Yeah,
on
I
him?
would say
too?
like a called shot with like the +3.
So is that a ballistic skill?
Yes.
Yep.
Well, he's gonna die.
4.
Yeah, so you're looking for a 5 because his defense is 2 and then +3 to the called shot. Was there like a 1 on the wrath die?
No.
Okay, cool. And he was like, she shoots better than you too.
I walk up to him and I
So
just
how bad do we
stare
want
him
this guy?
straight in the face.
We need him.
And I just psychically kind of mutter some other words behind, like you guys can hear me saying, I'm just like whispering or muttering an insult to him, but in his head I'm telling him to tell us who sent him.
So you're trying to compel here?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Make the compel test. And then what is it? His willpower? That's the difficulty.
I think so. DN4 willpower.
Yeah, I'm hanging back.
Okay, so I see
Two
compel
guys
is
keep getting
5
wrecked.
for you. So do your
It's like
psychic
I
mastery
you all need
test.
to heal a little bit.
Yeah, I got it.
All right. Are you gonna shift it?
Yeah, I got 2 6s.
Okay, so you can shift both. So he'll have a DN5 willpower test,
Okay.
which he super fails. Yeah, you guys kind of see him go blank as John violates his mind, and
Kinky.
Just look at John. What did you say to him?
Well, you heard what I said. Actually, when I walked up to him, he was just like insulting your mom. And I was just like, let's talk about your mom a little bit. But in his head, I said, you better fucking tell us, you little brat.
it's just like monotone. The gearheads.
Gearheads. Who are the gearheads?
A mediocre gang.
Whereabouts?
Here.
Well, yes, we're here. Where? Here.
All over.
Where's their leader?
Why?
He points at the one who tried to run away.
So, you're just looking.
I got
him. So
did
you're just looking for a wealth to steal from somebody, huh?
At this point, I'm gonna say the compel wears off because it's like 2 rounds.
So gang rules. I'm their gang leader now, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, and he's gonna say, "I'm just looking for someone who could replace your mother. She was so beautiful."
And I'm just gonna shoot.
Okay.
That's.
You sure you don't want me to ask him why?
That's. I'm gonna use a wrath on that one.
You got so close
There you
to
go.
rolling another peril on that compel.
Yeah, I got 3, 4, 5.
Yeah. So you for sure hit him.
And
were
my
you trying
6
to
on
do
the
another
right.
called shot, or were you just trying to shoot him?
Oh, that's a cold shot right in the face.
Okay, yeah, for sure. He is dead.
And I'm gonna perform last rites on what's left of his head.
Interesting.
So yeah, gang rules. I killed the leader. I'm the leader of the gang now, right? Right?
If there's anything left of the gang, they might agree to that.
Yeah, I think that was the whole gang. We should have asked him about other gangs more powerful that could have stolen that coffin.
I don't think this gang was stealing the coffin.
But maybe they
They
had
were after us for
information.
something.
Well, I think we were just.
We just walked into their territory and
walked
it was,
in.
Yeah.
So mechanically, what it says is that if you guys pass the cunning test, you're able to find like a. Oh, you guys still there?
Yeah.
You're able to find like a hideout, and if you fail, then you get assaulted by like one of the gangs.
Dang. Well, that
Okay.
happened.
Well, continue to look.
I want to search the gang leader for anything worth anything.
Yeah, these guys are
It's a
pretty
do-rag.
mediocre. You don't find anything.
I'm gonna go find one of their bodies. I'm gonna saw off a head with my chainsword. I'm gonna lift his head up and like walk out in the middle of the street in front of everybody. I'm like, who knows these people?
Heretics.
Where are these heretics? Where do they live? Where are they from? Tell me, or you will suffer the same fate.
Oh my god.
Incredibly subtle.
That's Jesse's character. Incredibly subtle.
I mean, this feels like a Warhammer.
You
thing
fight
to
the
do.
whole town.
Yeah.
Which gearhead is going to come forth and tell us the truth?
Yeah, so everybody like kind of like just gives you a wide berth and make a what's their like version of perception here?
Awareness?
Awareness?
Yeah.
Yeah, make an awareness test.
All of us?
Ooh. 2 successes and a 1 on the wrath.
Yeah, boy.
So I would say the one is the hair kind of or it slips through your fingers and you drop it, and so now your robes not only have this like big gear mark but also like a bunch of blood
That's fine.
on them. And you notice these kids on the street corner kind of like pointing at you and gossiping, and they don't look like upstanding citizens.
Do I see him?
Upstanding citizens?
I'll tell Sidzy or whatever. I'm like, kids over there.
Do I see him pointing and looking
Yeah.
pretty suspicious?
Yeah.
Is compel multi-target?
Mm,
Let me look it up.
it says a nearby creature.
Yeah. That's right.
Oh, that's right. It has a range.
Yeah, so I think it would be single target and it would be pretty close.
And then I'm gonna just start
It's
like
5 meters single
while
target.
John's interacting with the kids, I'll just be start at the top of my lungs yelling out things about heresy and how the throned king is going to come here and wipe them off of this planet and blah 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 blah.
Okay, yeah.
The God
So you
Emperor, is that right?
notice someone big kind of turn around once you start like yelling about heresy and stuff like that, and he makes his way towards you, and he's pretty shabbily dressed, but enough that you could recognize that he is
A dick butt.
It's totally in here. Where's it at? Oh, I think it's at the very beginning. Yeah. You notice he's dressed as a Balaxian criminal investigator.
Oh crap!
And you recognize him as the guy that you saw outside the Manufactorum.
Okay.
Are those good guys,
he-
bad
he-
guys,
I
indifferent?
don't know. Are they? Well, yeah, Julian. What? Should we be worried?
I don't know. Are you guys criminals? Have you
No.
done any criminal
No,
acts?
we're investigating criminals, so he
Well,
should
we
be on
were
our
we were
side.
jumped by thugs and we defended ourselves. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm. But this guy, as he approaches, he kind of like keeps his hands up, and he was like, whoa, faithful servant of the Emperor. He's like, well met. And you recognize this guy. He has like an augmented eye, but he's not as kitted out as most of the residents of Balaxia, and you think he's not quite from here.
You look a bit out of your element. What are you doing here?
He was like, I'm doing my patrols, and I heard there might be heresy abound.
Yes,
I heard you screaming. Are you in need of
this
assistance?
whole region is filled with a gang called the Wheelers, and we believe that they may have come into contact with an artifact that belongs to so and so. I don't have my notes. Oh God.
Wait, so
not
are you
supposed to be
making up a
talking
gang?
about this?
'Cause they
Yes,
were the
we're not
gearheads, the guys that you killed.
What's that?
Are you making up a gang? Because they were the gearheads, the guys.
Oh
that you
yeah,
killed.
that's what I meant. The gearheads.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
We're not supposed to tell people about
Yeah, we're not
the thing?
supposed to tell people about that.
Oh, I forgot. Well, I don't say that then.
Okay, so what do you say?
I basically say
for the people who attacked the temple.
we're looking for people who attacked the temple.
He's like, I'm on the same case.
Ah,
We've
where
been running from
share
this
your information. Share your information.
That's very us.
He's like, I haven't been able to make much progress. I was actually hoping to talk to the Archdomina, but she won't see a lowly investigator like me. Have you managed to talk to her?
Did we talk to her?
Yes, she was the
hired us,
first
right?
person.
That's the
we
one that
talked to.
hired us?
That's
Yeah.
the one that hired us.
Yeah.
I'll say, no, we haven't.
Is there,
Are we not?
is there
not
a
supposed
crowd
to-
here? Are we like in like a town square or something?
Just on the
We're
street.
just on a street, right?
Yeah, I would say you guys are at like an intersection,
Uh huh.
but you're off to like a corner, so you're not in the middle of like actual like, vehicle traffic.
Okay, but there's coverage, roughly, like passersby, and
Yeah.
I was gonna say if I could try to duck out quietly, stealthily, and work my way over to those kids without them seeing me.
Okay, yeah. Roll a stealth test.
Okay. Stealth is a thing in. Oh,
Yeah.
It
man,
is.
my stealth is horrible.
I've actually got a lot of stealth for some reason.
I have stealth 4.
Yeah, I got stuff for
Yeah.
Mine's only a 2.
I don't
This is
remember
gonna be
how it's
great.
calculated, but
Just
I got
agility.
stealth 5.
oh, agility.
Yeah, just agility.
Oh, it's
2 and a
because I need
3.
agility for my ballistic skill. That's why.
That's not they make you
Yeah.
and they scatter.
Damn it. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So he asked you, have you managed to meet the Archdomina?
No, we have not met her. We were sent here by a source that I'm not at liberty to speak of their name. But what information do you have?
I know only that there was an attack at the nearby facility, and he points down back towards where the tech.
Yeah,
crypt is.
we know this, but they had went in there, hurt lots of people. Do you know who may have hurt these people?
No, the Skitari wouldn't even let me investigate the scene.
This guy's as worthless as his.
Yeah,
as-
I'll
as
walk
his
up at this point and I'll say, as they should, and then I'll say, we feel like some of the local gangs might be involved. Are there any larger gangs in the area? Any activity in the area that you know of that
What was the gang that we
would have interest in stealing artifacts from our most holy sanctum?
He sees you come up and he's like, "Oh, well met, Skitaris." He's like, "What? Yes, I think I would know a place. Could you perhaps help me out as well? I'm under a lot of pressure from my superiors. Could you give me access to the crypt?"
No, we could not.
Yeah.
Tell you what, we will try to get you access.
Actually, yeah.
we will try to get
no.
you access.
No, hold on. Do I remember the name of that Lieutenant Skitari that we met at the front door?
Yeah. It was Alpha Mike.
Alpha Mike.
Is that the one I compelled to allow us to pass?
Yeah. I'll say, I know the guard, the head guard at the front entrance. His name is Alpha Mike. If you give me the information, I'll put in a good word for you to him.
Okay, yeah. Roll deception.
Okay, and I'm gonna use my my skill.
Your fancy thing to
my
get a plus
fancy
like 20.
Yeah.
Conjugator. Yeah, so it's a 7.
Get him. That's a 6.
There's 2 6s. Yeah, that one's part of it too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 icons.
Oh, that's a lot of dice.
I will spend a ruin. You reveal.
How much ruin do you got, bud?
We have rolled a lot of ones.
4.
Can I? Okay. Yeah.
Can I spend a glory to negate your ruin?
It's 4. Okay, he had 6 successes.
Okay.
You had how many?
7.
Okay, cool.
You
Yeah.
still win.
So,
Yay.
so he buys you, and he tells you the name of the place. It is called. I just had it. I didn't write it down. The Tune-Up.
The tuna.
It's a walk-in backstreet cyber surgery bar.
Okay.
So that's where you go to get a dick butt.
You guys how to get there. It's not far from where you were, but it's on the opposite side of the of Galaxia.
What are
You guys-
what I'm gonna ask him? What's the major gangs in the area?
He was like, well, there's the Gearheads.
They're not existent.
I'm their new leader.
He kind of like steps back and like reaches for his pistol.
I wave him off, compel him.
Yeah.
He's compelling everybody.
When I see him grab his pistol, I grab the fucking handle of my sword. I'm just holding on to it right now.
And I'll say,
But I'm holding it.
yeah. And I'll say, stand down. He only meant it as a joke. They attacked us, and
We killed their leader.
we were.
I killed their leader.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what's left of him is back in that alley.
Do you like point to the head? Because isn't there a head somewhere?
It's on my. It's by my feet.
Yeah.
Is it by your feet?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he kind of like looks at you guys around, looks at the head, and then he just like tilts his head back and just howls with laughter. Well done, well done. I'm glad to see that those scum were put down. There are also an up-and-coming gang called the Hardwares. Those are the two that I know of. You might recognize the Hardwares. They
They have a lot of
tend to
hardware.
have servo arms that are painted red.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Well, I appreciate the information. Again, speak with Alpha Mike. Give me 2 hours to be in contact with him, and then you should have access.
Well, I appreciate that very much. And he gives you his personal Vox frequency.
Okay.
And he says, if you come across anything else that might help with the investigation,
What
please.
is your name?
Yeah.
detective?
What was his name?
Or investigator?
Loxon.
Loxon.
Yep. If you come across anything that would help, please do let me know. My superiors would be able to greatly reward you.
Okay. Sounds good. I don't give him my Vox number
Okay.
for sure.
Why do you
Yeah.
make him so likable? I was gonna compel him to be super insistent with Alpha Mike.
Yeah, and he heads off towards the tech crypt.
Okay.
So let's.
So the tune-up is that the Hardware's like hangout, or is it just a location that like fences goods?
Yeah, it's like a local, not like a fence, but like a
It's your
bar
back alley,
/
yeah.
like modification place that gangers hang out at.
Okay. Okay.
What do you know? I need to get an upgrade.
Yeah. So you guys want to go there first, or the Fulbright Temple?
Is there a place
The
where we can
Fulbright
rest
Temple
and
is-
heal our wounds?
Yeah,
guys
so
have
like
wounds?
lodging, especially on a world where you guys aren't from, would typically have to be provided by somebody.
Well,
You know, like
we
Mark
know the
probably has a
Magistorum.
power plate where he could like.
Is there a place of worship nearby?
How much willpower do you
the-
think an innkeeper really has?
Not of the Emperor. Plenty of places to worship the Omnissiah.
Yeah, so I've got like a power plate, which wouldn't help anybody else.
I must be very confused about the theology of stuff. I thought the God Emperor was the Omnissiah.
It's like a Trinity, Holy Trinity.
Yeah, so we've like the Adeptus Mechanicus kind of like to like skirt around the fact that they worship a completely different god. Said the God Emperor is just one of a trinity of gods, and the mechanical god is one of that trinity too. So we worship the God Emperor.
Not quite. So the Mechanicus has a Trinity conception of the machine god.
Yeah.
So there's the Omnissiah, the motive force, and then I forget the third.
I think it's the Mechanicus god. Yeah.
Or the machine god.
Machine
Okay, yeah.
god.
So the Omnissiah, in their theology, the Emperor is the Omnissiah.
Oh, okay.
And then the Imperium worships the Imperial, what's it called? The Imperial cult, where the only god is the Emperor.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
so
they
the
don't
Emperor
have
is the Omnissiah, but if you worship the Emperor, the Omnissiah is blasphemous because it's not really the Emperor.
Yeah, but it's also
But
not
it's
really
also
blasphemous
tolerated.
because like
Because it's
you
still the
kinda-
Emperor.
Mechanic is to help you. So
The Emperor is the avatar of the Omnissiah in
Yeah,
the
it's-
physical world.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's,
so
it's
It's the way
okay
they pretend
Yeah,
it's the same
it's
thing.
tolerated. It's tolerated as a way to work together.
because we worship the God Emperor and other things. Okay.
yeah, it's kind of like how like in the real world, like all the Abrahamic religions have like the Abrahamic God,
Right.
but they have different
Right,
conceptions.
and they're not gonna ever say that it's actually the same God because
Yeah,
that'd be horrible.
it's like both Islam and Christianity and Judaism.
Judaism,
They
yeah.
all come back to Abraham.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense then. Because I was just like, I thought the Emperor was the Omnissiah, so what's the problem?
Yeah.
Sizzy just plays along because of the horror that she experienced growing up.
Or that's just the warp.
I have
All
a
the
big
black
gun.
ships that came and took her away. She's like, "Fuck all this noise."
Yeah.
Yeah, the
So
black
let's
ships
go
were
to the
good.
let's go to the tune-up. Well, we got to find a place to rest. I mean, I've got one away from max wounds.
Can't we just like bash in some poor dude's fucking door and be like, all right, we're staying here for the night?
Just squat in somebody else's place.
We don't even have to bash in any doors, man. You got me.
Yeah, just compel them to let us spend the night.
Is there an inn nearby? Or a hotel, motel, by the hour?
Hotel, motel,
Holiday
holiday inn.
I would say not in the manufactorum. If you were like near the docks, or near one of the transportation places, like that could take you to the Fulbright Temple, then there would be presumably some lodging.
Whereabouts
We
is the
do
tune-up?
that then?
Yeah, so
Question
maybe
mark?
Where's the tune-up?
The tune-up's not far from you guys. It was just in the opposite way that you were going.
I say we head to the tune-up.
Sure.
Because if we're here already, and then hopefully no violence occurs. But if it does,
Julian, did you see the shock on his face?
but hopefully no violence occurs, and
I mean, she's got a big chainsaw. I've got a big gun. Things are all good.
I've got the Emperor.
I
King.
make people scared.
I don't know about you, but I have not cleaned up any of the blood. That's
Neither have I. I
just
got it
there.
all down the front of
So
me.
Julian, just
You guys are covered in blood?
so mechanically, there's no way to heal yourself up on the move.
Like no short
Not
rest.
to heal wounds, I think. You can heal shock.
How?
Well, no, I did read
You're
something
only got-
where
you
you
got
can,
like
if you
one
have
now.
That's
Medicaid,
true.
but it's like
But
a
I still
plus
wanna know.
3 DN.
I mean that's
I
fair.
have one thing that says it can get shocked, but
per
only
wound.
during a
So if
while.
like if you have
Yeah, so you
4,
can-
if you have 4, it'd be a 7.
You can spend a wrath to heal. I think it's 1d3 plus 1.
Oh, action to restore
shock.
double rank shock.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Is that what it is?
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
my character sheet says, anyways.
Yeah.
So I'll do that. I'll spend one of my wrath to.
Well, I can
reduce
cure
my shock.
I can cure everybody's shock without having to spend wrath.
Oh.
You do that again?
It says I can do it once per combat, so. There you go. Everybody's got 2.
Okay.
You guys are taking shock?
You have to spend a faith for that?
Nope. Free action.
Okay.
What is that one of your talents?
It's my ability as a Ministerial Priest.
Oh, okay.
So I go down to 0 shock, but I'm still at 2 wounds.
Yeah, and that's what I was trying to figure out, like some place where we can actually find a place to heal wounds. Maybe the 2.
Yeah, so wounds you would need to take a long rest, like whatever their word for long rest is.
I can try and
respite.
shoot
Yeah.
off your wounds.
Yeah, I do a targeted shot.
Yeah, that's here now.
That works, right? I just remove it by
Yeah.
literally removing it.
Yeah, exactly. You cauterize it by
Yeah.
shooting through the hole
Yeah.
that's bleeding. Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. Let's go to the tune-up shop then, and then then maybe we can get a long rest before we check out the Fulgurite temple.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Interesting. This thing really wants you to have garbage stats on the priest.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 3.
Oh my gosh.
That's so bad compared to like when mine. It's like 4, 4, 3, 3, 4, 2.
Yeah, mine's 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 2, 1. Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys
I have numbers too.
you guys make your way over to the tune-up, and you enter through like a back alley door.
Before we go in, I want to say we should probably come up with a game plan before we just barge in here.
So not going in and shooting up a place,
Yeah,
right?
Exactly.
Is that not a game?
First, like, well, we gotta. What are our questions? Like, we gotta find the hardwares, or
Yeah. So we need to locate the gang. Come back. Okay. We need to locate a gang that would likely have that coffin and is looking to fence it. Right.
Yeah,
Is
so
to
looking
get
for
rid of it.
some place to fence.
Yes, we need to find out.
Well, the good thing
What
is
if we
we're
s-
all very inconspicuous.
Yes.
We talk so we need a fence. What do we have that we could try to say that we're trying to sell on this fence? Because they won't just say, "Oh yeah, it's over here."
Picket or chain link?
Well, we could say that.
Are we faking it?
We have the coffin and are looking to.
I like that.
But then, if they know the person that actually has the coffin, then that would be.
So if they don't believe our lie, they're guilty. Good.
Yeah,
Or if
I
they-
agree with that.
Are we
Heretics,
trying to
all
And
of
we
just
it.
kill heretics.
trick
Exactly.
them into dealing
It is a
with
sin
us?
to not.
What are you saying, John?
Are we trying to trick them or encourage them into dealing with us
Well,
just
we-
to get information?
Yeah, we want information. We want to find out the gang that has the coffin. If a gang has the coffin.
But we can't mention the coffin because we're not allowed to.
Well,
I
we
would like to
can.
just stake out the outside of this place and look for like the biggest, baddest motherfucker that goes in or out.
Yeah, I mean, as like a Tempestus Scion, you're not like easily intimidated or anything like that.
Yeah.
So like several people like come and go, and you're just hanging out, and then you see one guy go in, and where like other people had, you've seen like one servo arm and stuff like that. This dude's got 3, and he basically uses 2 of them to like walk.
Are they red?
They are not red.
Cool. I'm gonna just go in and follow him.
Okay, cool.
As we're trying
yeah,
to,
so you-
as we're trying to. come
Yeah,
up
y'all
with
are just
a plan.
talking. I'm like watching. I'm like, okay, this guy.
Okay.
Cool.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say we could maybe like lie a little bit and leverage Kevin's power armor just to get them to deal with us.
I stare at
Not
you.
actually give it to them. If it comes to blows, it comes to blows. But maybe that's an advantage in our circle.
Okay, so Ethan, you're walking in.
Yeah.
Or are you gonna stay? Okay, yeah. So you walk in.
Let's just say we have something that we don't want to share, but we need to find the fence.
Yeah, like I leave them sitting
Yeah,
there
so
talking. I just go in.
Yeah, we're arguing and Ethan goes in. Yeah, 100.
Okay, so you walk in, you're pretty sure that there's music playing, but what you mostly hear are like screams from down beyond the bar.
Right.
There's like it's not a door room, but it's like one of those like brick wall open, and you can just walk around.
Yeah.
And you hear some screams, and there's a bar there. There's a barman behind it, and there's a neon sign that says the waiting room on it. And the barman asks you like, "Hey, should I put you on the list for the dock?"
Yeah.
He goes, "What's your name?"
I'm gonna give him my real fucking name.
Samsel.
Simsel Simselman.
Yeah.
All right, Simsel, you want a drink while you wait?
Still so.
Yeah.
All right, cool. He serves you up what you're pretty sure is a glass full of diesel.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, and you toss him like some scrap to trade. You know, we don't have to spend a whole wealth for a single drink. Yeah.
Cool. I'm watching the big guy the whole time.
Cool. Yeah. So the big guy, he's in line for the dock too, and he's just waiting. You think maybe he already has an appointment because you didn't see him talk to the barkeeper or anything like that.
Sweet.
And you can kind of hear some people like chattering around you, and you hear the name Hardwares.
Okay. Is it anybody talking to or around the big guy, or is it just some other people?
Just other people at the bar.
Okay. Can I pinpoint like who it is?
Yeah, so it's over like closer to the door, a few seats down from you.
I would like to stealthily just scooch closer so I could maybe hear more stuff.
Okay, sure. Yeah, so you hear him talking, and you hear him say like, "Oh yeah, Hardware's turned up a big score they flipped. Those tech priests pay well." And then the guy replies like, "Yeah, a score like that brings heat though." And he's like, "They ain't doing too bad for themselves."
Cool. I don't say anything. I'm just listening.
Cool.
I'm trying to eavesdrop as inconspicuously as possible. I'll pretend to sip my diesel.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
just I'm not here, but tech priests would that narrow it down anywhere in our minds, or is it just
Yeah. So tech priests are like a what's the word? Not like mechanical archetype, but like an archetype in like a lot of Mechanicus structures. So like some of the people who were praying, who would have been anointing different augments at the tech crypt would have been tech priests.
okay?
You know, like orders like the Fulgurites, they would have their own tech priests to do like different various tasks.
Okay.
Like, yeah, it's just kind of like a
Everybody has-
status, like a job
Okay.
that a lot of Mechanicus organizations have.
Okay. Okay.
Would we have noticed Simselson wander off at this point?
Yeah, I watched him walk off. Like, he's a murderer. I'm just going to let him go.
I think I'm gonna follow him at this point.
Well,
Just
at this
walk
point,
in there.
we've figured out like, hey, like we've decided that we're just gonna go in and try to find some way to
Well,
fence something. We don't
Like
say what it is.
yeah, after I see Simsel walk in, I'll say, let's just see how he does first. And if that falls flat, I say we go in. Then
Okay,
And I
yeah,
say-
so
it
I
might
say
be
great,
better to have
and
less
I go in.
people.
I need
in
a
there.
drink.
Yeah. If we
in
hear
the time that you were listening and eavesdropping to these people, you saw the big guy go in the back, and there was no screaming
Oh yeah.
for a period of time.
Sweet.
And then this guy walks out, and he's got like a fourth arm.
Sick.
And then you hear the barkeep say, "Simsel, you're up."
Sweet.
Or no, he says, "The doctor will see you now."
Sweet. I go back.
Cool.
We hear Simsel screaming.
You might.
Okay, yeah. So it's a you know like a basically like a souped up dentist chair
Yeah.
that you can recline in, and there's a guy sitting there.
For sure.
You know, he has his eyes swapped out for different lenses. various like augmetics running up his neck and stuff like that. And he goes, "Hi, I'm Dr. Scrino. What can I do for you?"
What
Oh,
you
and
got?
his face, you notice has like notches in it, like it's actually ceramic
Oh,
and
sick.
not skin.
Okay, cool. I'll be like, what do you got that'll help me shoot better?
Sweet, yeah. So they got augmetics. You can purchase rare or uncommon augmetics at half the usual price,
Cool.
and he'll install them himself, so you don't have to take the tech test.
Sweet. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you want to look on the war gear table,
Yeah.
you could totally do
What
that.
page is that?
That's a good question. So all of the augmetics are on page 244.
Okay.
I don't know if there's like a table that tells you like these are the rare ones. These are the.
I think
there
it
is on
says-
that app.
I think it says if they're rare or not, like in each one.
Yeah,
of them,
in
but-
each entry it says it. I'm just not sure if there's like how there is for weapons. You know, there's a whole table of them.
There's eyes. There's legs. Eyes do all kinds of different things.
Yeah, so eyes actually give you a +1 to range attack tests.
Yeah, I think
Reticule.
I'm pretty sure I've already got legs.
You got knights.
Yeah, I think
Night
you've
vision.
got legs.
Yeah, I've already got legs. And I don't bleed.
The eyes have several effects. You just pick one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll say it's half the value rounded down, minimum 1.
Oh, this is tools and equipment. I'm like, this doesn't look right.
Yeah, I'll get an eye. Fuck it, why not?
The reticule.
Cool. Um,
You're getting an eye.
Yeah, I'm gonna get an eye,
Oh shoot!
and I'll get the Prey Sense goggles too, like the night eye for the Prey Sense goggles or whatever. So I want predator vision.
Oh.
okay, cool. Yeah, so you have to pay a wealth
I messed
for
up.
each value.
What's wrong?
Oh, I thought the augmented eye had all of these things.
No.
Yeah, it just says one.
It's just one.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
hold
just
on, let
one.
me take that back. I was
No
like,
wonder
sweet,
you're so
look at all these
OP.
things. So I'm gonna get the reticule. Yeah. Okay.
You may want to go back in there to rebuild your cranium.
Yeah, so I'll get a fancy fucking augment eye. I think I have some wealth. I'll give him a wealth.
Okay, what's the value? I don't actually see it. Where is it here?
It's rare.
Value 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on 243.
Cost 6 wealth.
It's uncommon.
Okay, cool.
Do you have to have the
Yeah,
keyword?
sure. So you would pay 3
Okay.
wealth.
I think I have that.
Do you?
I had a couple extra points left over that I put into wealth.
Oh really?
I think I have 2 wealth.
Yeah.
Okay,
I got
cool.
4.
Yeah, so you have an eye. Which eye are you gonna get?
I have 3 wealth.
The right eye.
And
Oh
you're
no,
gonna-
no, like the auger eye, the night.
Oh, the night eye.
The night.
sorry.
Eye. Okay, cool. Yeah, so you go under. There is no anesthetic.
Yeah, no, of course not.
Would you like to take a will test to see if you scream?
Oh yeah. I have exactly 3 wealth, so yeah, that'll work. Yeah, I'll do a will test.
Oh, I hope you don't scream.
It's just the willpower.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure. We'll use this guy. That's 2 successes.
Okay, yeah. So you do scream, and it does sound very ethereal.
Does it sound like he's being murdered? Do I hear him?
Yeah, you definitely hear him. It sounds pretty bad.
Yeah, I unsheath my chainsword and I rush in. What else am I gonna do? It sounds like he's being attacked.
That it does.
All right.
Yeah,
It does.
that's what happens.
You best not fuck up me getting an eye, man.
I will say that you are able to get through the bar without being accosted,
Yeah.
because you kind of just like Leroy Jenkins it.
Yeah, sure.
But by the time that you get to the back, the doc has heard this like chainsword gunning,
Yes.
and so he's like stood up, and he has a weapon ready. So you turn the corner, and what do you do? You see Simsel down with like half of an augmetic eye finished being installed. His other eye is just like in like a cup on the side, and you see this like mad doctor.
Who's between me and the doctor? Anybody?
The chair.
Me on the table.
That's it. Yeah, I attacked the doctor.
You son of a bitch.
Oh my god.
You didn't tell any of us the plan. All of a sudden,
Are we
you're being
all in there at this
experimented on.
Or did he just run down?
He just ran in.
Are we running after him?
I'm not.
Because I'll compel him to stay his sword.
Yeah, I mean, because you
Her.
you
Yeah, so you
had
did go
walked in there
first.
before, so you probably see him rush through.
Yeah,
into the back.
yeah.
So maybe
Yeah.
as
You
like,
saw
You
him pull out
don't
his
know
sword.
what's going on though. It's not like
Yeah, but he comes rushing in with a sword already like running.
well,
But
you
why would you stop me? Like you don't have a reason to.
Well, I'm
well,
gonna
yeah,
walk
but
into
like
the
if
room
you
you
were
know that
and then
I'm
I see-
unjustified as far
I
as
see Simsel screaming, and there's this doctor, and we know that this place is like known for
A
like
chop shop.
black market
Yeah.
augments, right?
yeah.
well, if you would have
So
walked
they
in
could
in
be
time for
taking
him,
augments that he already has. They could be killing him. He already
That
has
is-
some
that is a-
augments,
that is
right?
a valid reason.
They could be fucking taking him apart right now. We don't
I
know.
think-
He
I
didn't
think
tell
it
us he was going back there.
it depends on
There's
when
no plan here.
it depends on when John's character walked in. Like, did John's character walk in as Simsel was like, "Hey, the doc will see you now," and he walks back, or did John's character walk in after that? Because if
I would
After
say
that.
after that, because I just went in to get a drink.
okay,
Well, I think when you told me you were going in is when I said that Simsel
Oh, okay.
said like when I said the guy said that like Simsel Cinderman, the doc will see you now. So you would have heard him like yell that out.
Okay.
And there wasn't any screaming because the guy with the servo arms was a baller. So
Yep.
you would have heard it pretty clearly.
Okay.
So what do
Well, I
you
think
guys
then as Kevin's guys running by, I'm just like, whoa, 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 hold up. Where are you going?
I don't say anything.
do? You just keep
And then I
running?
follow him in there.
Oh, it's a work. I can't do that.
All right. I mean, he's about to carve up this doctor.
And I see him pulling this sword out.
So
I'm
okay,
gonna
there's no
actually
anesthetic
compel
or
him to-
anything.
To
Dude,
hold on a second.
With
It's like,
with
hold
my
on, stay your
with
weapon.
my one eye that I actually have still on my head, can I see that it's her?
Yeah,
Like-
for sure. It definitely. So you were told like look at this one spot and don't look away.
Yeah.
And so when you look, all of those muscles that are like partially attached to this other eye,
Oh, no.
like some of them rupture and it definitely hurts.
Yeah.
But you can see her.
Yeah. I'll be like, fuck off! I'm getting an eye.
I definitely compel Kevin's character to stop at that point.
Is it psychic power?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, is there a roll to resist it?
So
It's
first
a-
he rolls to see if it actually occurs or if he gets swallowed by the warp.
Well, that's 2 4s and 3 6s.
Yeah, so it does go off, and with 2 4s and 3 6s, yeah, you can shift it once to give him +1 difficulty to the willpower test.
Do it.
Okay, so Kevin,
Yeah.
you have where's the? Oh, okay, you have a DN5 willpower test.
I'm just gonna spend a faith to ignore psychic power effect for 1 round.
Yeah.
Use my shield of faith.
The message wasn't brutal. All I said was like, hold on. Wait.
ignore.
Okay, cool. I think
off,
I
I'm getting an
can.
eye.
I think I can seize the initiative by spending a ruin.
Yeah.
So I will go ahead and do that. So this guy's gonna attack.
So he goes
I'm gonna
first
pull
rather
up
than
his
you.
stats.
Okay.
God damn it. Now I'm just gonna be missing an eye.
And down
half
4
in
welts or whatever, 3 welts.
Don't you want an eye patch? Don't you want to look like Cable?
Look, man, it's what my character.
That's
would
what I'm
do.
trying
That's
to
what my
do.
character would do.
Is this the only doctor that does this?
I mean, it's the only one you know of. On this. I'm sure there are others.
I mean, here at this.
Oh yeah, this is the only doctor in the building.
God, I was gonna go get a Cortex implant too, you bastard. You want to hear some screaming?
What is this guy? Oh, this guy seems dope. Okay, yeah. Cool. So his hand, which was doing like all of this delicate work,
Yeah.
attaching nerves and muscles,
Yeah.
it like kind of like opens up, and like a claw extends from it, and it crackles with electricity.
Dope.
And he's gonna like hop over Ethan and try and attack you.
Beautiful.
Giant fucking cattle prod.
What is his weapon skill?
It's probably at least 12 or 13.
27.
3? Is it just 3? He's a doctor, not a fighter.
Damn it, Jim, I'm a doctor and a fighter.
Oh, okay. I get it. Okay. There's this like thing called default, and I think that just means he takes that for all stats.
Oh.
Where does the other one go? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6?
Yeah. I guess so.
That's cocked. Okay, so just one. 14 damage.
Okay. So
AP minus 2. So 2 from your armor is deducted from your resilience for this roll.
So what?
So
Okay, so what's your resilience with just the armor? Like what's the armor value there?
Oh, the armor value is 5. It adds 5 to mine.
Okay, so instead add 3.
Okay, so it's 8. At least how much left?
5.
8 plus 14, so 6.
6. Okay, so I'm gonna roll determination to try and get rid of some of that 6.
All right, go for it.
5 and a 4, so that's 2.
2, yeah.
Okay, so I take 4.
Yeah,
4
Okay.
wound and
2 shock.
And 2 shock.
Cool.
Okay.
I'm
It is your
continuously
turn.
screaming, "Fuck off! I'm trying to get an eye." Don't
Yeah, it's your
leave me
turn,
blind here, you bastard.
Can we spend glory to hamper Kevin's character?
No, I'm attacking now. 1, 2, 3.
Do you wanna use a glory contested by your peers? Because Julian evidently really wants us to do that.
This guy sounds like he's tough. Just do a regular attack.
Oh, you're gonna do like the reckless attack,
I was thinking about it, but I don't
the
think
all
so.
out.
I'm just gonna attack him and see what happens.
All right, go for it.
Oh no! So I got 3 exalted, or 4 successes for this. Yeah. So I got 2 regular icons and 3 exalted icons, but I rolled a 1 on my wrath.
Sweet. So the attack is successful,
1, 2, 3, 4,
and you
5,
will have a
6, 7.
complication.
So
Go ahead
it's-
and roll damage.
But it's 8 total. So can I push any of this?
Yeah, his defense is 3.
Okay.
So 5.
So yeah, I'm gonna push.
It'd be 4.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna
can
push
push
2, and I'm gonna do it for the extra damage. I'm not gonna roll on a critical team.
Okay.
Okay, so what do we do first? Or
Wait, you wouldn't get to roll on the critical. It's only on the wrath die you get to roll on the critical.
That's
save.
right. That's
2 additional damage.
So
die.
yeah, you just get 2 additional damage
That's
die,
right.
like
I'm
one
sorry,
for each
I
shift.
mixed up the mechanics in my
I'm
head.
gonna come out of this
Yeah, no
fucking
worries.
blind.
Come on.
Okay, okay.
Your like real eyeball is just gonna be like hanging.
So should I roll damage first or do the complication first?
Roll damage first.
Okay. So it's going to be 6. So I got 2, right? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, let's take a look here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 17 damage.
God damn it.
Holy shit! Yeah, he's gonna try to soak that.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Oh no.
Okay, so he soaks 2 of it. And it was 17.
Yes.
Yeah, so he just dies.
Damn it.
Wow.
You hear
Yeah,
Ethan's
so you-
character scream.
You saw him in half, and as a complication, we'll say that your chainsword runs out of fuel.
That is unfortunate.
That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. I don't have an eye
Okay. I would say
How's
I would say
Ethan through
Ethan that
this?
you have the hindered condition. I think.
now. Is that all?
I mean, it's not a great condition if I remember right.
Fuck me. God damn it, Kevin.
I tried to stop him.
Are you okay, sister?
No!
I'm sorry I did not get here sooner.
You dumbass! He was giving me a new eye!
He was attacking you.
You see his eyes hanging.
You're
Where's my gun? Where's my gun? I'm gonna kill this bitch myself!
Okay, yeah. So I would say you have difficulty to all tests +1.
Yeah.
Just indefinitely until you either like get that thing like fixed and out of your eye, and you can just be like one-eyed, or until you get a new eye. Your old eye is still on the counter, by the way.
Is there like a jar, like a preserver jar, so I can put my old eye in?
There's like some containers, and you're sure you could find some ice behind the bar.
He doesn't have like some embalming fluid for all the bits he's taking and putting in or anything?
Oh yeah. Also, you guys just like murdered the doctor and the owner of this establishment.
Yeah.
So like, who's inside and who's outside?
Well, I'd probably be heading inside.
Yeah, same here.
Dude, how many wounds and shock did I take?
You took.
You took 2 shock.
5
You took 2
total?
shock and 5 damage.
Oh my gosh.
He doesn't have like any, just like pickling.
I think
or
Mark just
whatever.
walks away.
So
I'm gonna do this
so-
investigation on my own. No, I'm just kidding.
all of the parts just end up going into like basically a chum bucket that you think ends up at the organic recycling
Sweet.
to turn into some corpse starch.
Yeah, I'm gonna take
Is
like a
there-
jar and just put my eye in it. I'm not even gonna bother with ice or anything. I just put my eye in it.
Okay.
If the dead doctor's got any like fabric, like a white lab coat or something that he was using, I just
It
start
was
tearing
white.
strips off of him. And yeah, I don't care. I just tear strips off of it and start tying it around Simsel's head, and I just tell him hold still.
Yeah, there's like Augmetic is like half hanging in.
Yeah.
Just into faith, just to ignore you.
Cool. Yeah. So who's inside and who's outside?
Well, I'm obviously inside.
Yeah.
I'll be outside, but walking up to
It's
towards
like
the door.
I'll be walking inside.
I'm shaking my head
Right
the whole
about this
time.
point, as they come walking out from the back, just covered in blood.
Well, no, I think they're still in there. They haven't walked nowhere yet.
Yeah. So Simsel's inside.
Yeah, I'll be
Zeshua.
yelling at you like, get the fuck out of my shoot you. I swear to God, I don't care if I only have one. I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Zeshua's inside, and then John, what's your character's name?
CISO.
Oh, okay, you're right. Chisel. She's inside, and then you guys are outside. Yeah. So, like people like you look around, and a couple of the patrons have like looked back and then been like, "Oh shit, they killed the doc," and then ran out.
Yeah.
And
So
you see,
we're
you see
walking
them.
up. We just see people start to scatter. We're like, oh no.
We said no violence.
Like-
we said no violence.
Why did I say let Simsel go in first and let him figure it out?
Yeah. So as you guys are walking in, yeah, nobody has seen Mark and what's the other one's name? What's your name, Jesse? Zyvan. Nobody's seen Mark and Zyvan with like the people who just came in and murdered the doctor.
Person.
So
Singular person.
So the bartender and some other gangers are like getting the weapons together, and they're like, hey, they murdered the doc.
And I'm like, who murdered the doc?
To you guys, whoever just went back there, that lady with the chainsword.
What lady with a chainsaw?
Okay, I'll be like,
what are you talking about?
I'll be like-
and the bartender like leads forward and goes around the corner.
okay.
Uh,
Like I'll pull out my gun and say, let's go, and then I'll shoot one in the back of the head. Can I get a surprise round?
yeah. I'll say you
I'm
get,
just
you
gonna
get an
sit
ambush. Yeah, so I think
Because
the
I don't know
ambush
what
rules are just,
happened
like, you go
exactly. Like
first.
evidently you had a reason to kill the doc. So
He was attacking him.
CISO's still
Reason.
standing there, wrapping Simsel's head and shaking her head in disbelief, and she just mutters, "I just wanted a fucking drink."
Oh, and I'm at short range, so I can't remember what short range did. It was +1.
They used to worship the god of
Dang it.
wine.
I lost that page too.
Onion wine.
Not this time.
Next week.
Add 1 to the ballistic skill test.
Okay, cool.
Add 1 bonus die.
Neat.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh.
I'm gonna use a wrath to reroll all my failures.
That one succeeds too.
Yeah, but that's a 1 on the wrath die.
There you
A
go.
little bit better.
That's not right.
So that's
5 of this hit got through.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Should've
5,
been 5
6.
through.
6 icons,
Dude, I don't know.
I should only have 2.
but a 1 on the wrath die.
Okay, cool.
3 probably. Because you were only able to soak 2 of it.
Yeah, it is 5 total. So.
No, it wasn't more than 5. It was
No.
14, and you were at 8.
It's 14, not 13. So
Yeah,
it's 6 total.
6 total. So
And
you
get
took
out.
4
Yeah.
and soaked. And
Yeah, because your armor was down
yeah.
Right.
some.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sorry.
So yeah,
I was
6.
just trying to get. I had too much here, and I'm like, no, that wasn't it. And I'm like,
Yeah, 6 total. You soaked 2, 4 wounds.
Yep. Cool.
There you go.
Okay.
I can't think of a good complication, but yeah, your attack succeeds.
How about this? Like, there's like I kind of go in between 2 people, and the guy behind me will attack me first.
like before you get your shot off?
No,
Or
like
what do you mean?
so I shoot the guy in front of him, and then he will no matter what happens around him will attack me first because I'm just right there.
Okay, yeah, sure.
That's a good complication, I think. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 icons. What was the DC on it?
2.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll. I have 2 exalted icons, so I'll roll those into additional damage.
Okay, cool.
So that's 2 more, so 12 damage total.
Yeah, so he dies.
Okay, it's just one of the gangers. And then maybe the guy next goes right after me and attacks me, and maybe he gets a bonus die to the attack because
He gets advantage.
I have my back. I have my back to him.
I'm gonna say because I could spend a ruin to make him make an immediate melee attack, so I'm gonna just say he just does that.
Okay, yeah, that's I'm down
and then
with
gets
that.
his normal turn.
Yeah. Okay. That probably means I'm dying, but.
I'm just gonna sit here.
It's better than just having one eye.
Is your defense a 2 or lower?
1.
Okay, then he hits. 12 damage.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to soak. So 2 gets through. I'm gonna try to soak it. So that's 5.
I'm gonna shoot you.
8. So
No, this is
oh
your
no!
fault.
Oh crap!
Yeah.
So that's 3 successes. So I'm able
only
to,
gonna shoot you
to
once.
soak those 2 and turn them into shock. But I got a 1 on the wrath die again.
Yeah, I don't think we care about the raft die for the determination.
Okay. Cool. So
okay.
I was able to.
So how many
see-
did you take?
So I took 2 wounds, but I converted them to shock. I was able to convert them to shock.
Okay, gotcha. Cool.
Oh shoot. And I was already wounded,
So it's minus.
so I should have done -1 die to my attack.
Yeah. So just
I mean,
give
his
him
defense
one-
was only a 2.
Yeah.
Would it
Still
change
okay.
anything?
Yeah.
I don't think it would have mattered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll just remember that for next time. But
Wait, what exactly does wounded do?
you
Sorry,
you get a penalty
Of 1, yeah.
of 1.
Okay.
Yeah, basically, like Ethan has like the wounded condition by being hindered right now.
Except for a plus
even though he has no
1
wounds.
DN penalty.
Well, +1 DN. So it was 1 more difficulty. So the difficulty was 2.
But it
now it would have
went
been 3, but it still would have gone
Yeah.
through. So
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Next up, who wants to go next?
I want to shoot Kevin.
Do you have a pistol?
I'm just
I
like,
do.
real quick, guys. Hey, because I gotta get going. Because I told my wife I'd be home by 11. I'm just gonna sit here and just watch.
just sit down at the bar and have a diesel beer.
Yeah, and just watch, and have nothing to do with anything.
How many enemies are there, not including Ethan?
So there's 1 in engagement range of you, and there's 2 more outside, back in like the waiting lobby,
Okay.
the waiting room. Yeah.
I will see you guys next week.
So who's up next?
Yeah. So I shoot Kevin.
Okay. Yeah. So use your pistol because you can't use your rifle.
Yep.
Why can't you use your rifle? Oh, because
Because
you're
it's
hindered.
big.
Oh.
Well, he's also in engagement range of Kevin,
Yeah.
and Kevin has a 3, but it's going to be a 4 now because your eye is all fucked up.
I'm gonna spend a wrath.
Damn, he's really mad at you.
That's 5.
But a 1 on the
A
right.
1 on the wrath, but my pistol also has reliable, so I ignore a complication on it.
Sweet.
Okay.
So it's 7 damage.
Yeah, it doesn't even
I
get to
know.
my armor.
It's just pling.
All right.
That's all. That's honestly what I was expecting.
Sister, your vision is impaired. You almost hit me. And
that was gold. That was
That was good.
Give the man a wrath for that. Fucking A.
and then he said there's a ganger or something in the room with us.
But there's the bartender who's about to attack you.
Okay.
And the bartender also has a chainsword.
Oh no. Oh fucking A.
Oh, he's gonna miss though. That's a 2.
Yeah.
And he has a 1 on his wrath die. So yeah, I'll say he runs out of fuel.
I look at him surprised, and then I pull out my pistol nonchalantly and shoot him.
All right, go for it.
I'm gonna smite the guy.
Smite me. Just smite me.
Huh?
Okay.
Okay.
Um,
Thanks again for leaving that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's a +2 DN because I'm using the pistol in engagement range,
I'll see you guys next week.
+1 because you're wounded.
and +1.
You can
because
just shoot regularly with the pistol in engagement range.
Have a good night, dude.
It
No?
says pistols can be fired while engaged with a +2 DN using the ballistic skill.
I did not know that. Okay, cool.
Yeah, if your target is in short range, you get +1 bonus dice to your ballistic skill. So do I get? I get
So
an
it's a-
extra dice, but it's +2.
What's the range on
It'll
your
be-
pistol?
It'll be +3 because it's
Just a laser pistol.
6, 12, and 18. So I assume.
Yeah, he's within 6 meters of you.
Okay, so I get an extra dice to the roll, but he gets
It's
+2 to
difficult.
his defense.
and a +1
Well, plus
more because
plus
of the
3
mind wounds.
because
Yeah.
yeah.
So it's I have to beat a 5.
Yeah.
Meter beat a 5.
Yeah. Oh no. Actually, this guy's the bartender. You have to beat a 6.
Oh, okay.
A worthy adversary.
1, 2, 3, 4. I will use the wrath I just got. 5, 6, 7.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. And then I will roll damage. So it's 10 plus 1. Plus 1 extra damage die. So he takes 11 damage.
Okay, so he would have 3 carryover. I think we're about close to the end of the session, so I'll spend a ruin to try and soak this.
Okay.
And he soaks all of it.
Okay. And I turn to you and say, when we're done here, I think I need more fuel for my sword.
How far away is
okay.
the bartender?
So the bartender's in the other room with them. You could get there in this round.
I'm in the room.
Oh, you're in the room.
Yeah,
oh,
he's
within
been
engagement range of you
bandaging
then.
up my fucking face this whole time.
Yeah, I look straight at him and I'll use compel on the bartender to tell him to get the fuck out of here.
Well, it's the other ganger's turn right now.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
I haven't even gone yet.
Yeah, because we alternate. Like,
Yeah, you'll be
between
next.
Everybody until the end.
Yeah.
He's going to attack.
Oh, I guess
What's
technically
your
I
name here?
already
Mark?
had a turn when I killed the doctor. That's my bad.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
That's kind of an ambush round.
That was wrong. I apologize. I forgot.
Or I feel like
3?
we would have started a new round of combat when all the other people started
Yes,
jumping
your
in.
defense is a 1,
Yeah,
right, Josh?
that's what I was.
Oh,
thinking,
you
but it's
attack
probably
me?
not
Yeah. Sorry,
Yeah.
I was. Yeah. I hit. I get hit.
Okay, 3 and just 1 ED. That fails. So 7 damage.
Okay. Yeah. My resilience is 10, so I don't take any of it.
Cool.
Okay, yeah. John?
Yeah, I'm gonna compel the bartender to get the fuck out of the room.
Okay. Go ahead and roll. Did you roll already?
Yeah, I got 2 6s and 3 4s.
Okay, so you can shift one of the 6s to increase the potency.
That's cool.
Which should make it
Okay.
a DN5.
Purple dragon. Oh, is it?
Yeah, I'll do that.
That's dope.
Okay.
What is it?
1, 2,
That's cool.
4 successes.
That's like 2 hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll spend my last ruin.
Do it, man.
It still fails. Okay. Yeah. So it's not his turn yet, but on his turn he will leave the room.
Okay,
That was the bartender.
and that's a simple action.
Yes, right? Isn't
I
compel
guess-
simple action?
The rest of my action, I'm still bandaging Sims. I can't remember his name. Simsel's head.
Simsulin.
Yep, Simsulin.
Okay, yeah. So you're still bandaging his head.
Yeah.
Okay, top of the round. Who would like to go first?
Not me.
I'll go first. I'll kill the other ganger.
Okay,
Or
go
shoot
for
at
it.
the other ganger. So that's an 8. Attack. Oh yeah, and I get an additional. Actually, it's a 9 because I'm within 15. That's 8 icons.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean his is 2. So.
Okay, so I can do. So I've got 3 exalted. So can I move all 3 of those to additional damage?
Yeah,
Okay, I'll do that.
and then you guys still do have 3 glory as well.
Oh yeah, how is that?
Oh, shoot.
Can we use the glory?
But his DN was 1 more.
That's the bartenders. You're shooting the.
Yeah, but
Like another
I'm
ganger
wounded
there.
though.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
So-
if you have the wounded.
So I could only roll 2, and I could go 2 over instead of 3. So
Is everybody wounded except for Ethan, who is hindered?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So everybody basically has 1 more DM.
so 13 damage.
Yeah, that will kill him.
Cool.
Okay, yeah. The bartender's gonna back up out of the room, and then he's gonna shoot. This is not in here. Okay, cool.
Just wanted a clear eye, man.
Oh, he crits.
He crits.
He crits.
Who's he attacking?
Sick.
Kevin.
Who else? Shouldn't have been such a bitch.
I shouldn't have screamed.
You're in trouble.
I had 2 successes.
Instincts kicked
man.
in.
Did I need 3 successes or did I need more than that to not scream?
Huh? Oh, yeah, it was DN3.
3. So I needed at least 1 6. God damn it.
What's your defense, Kevin?
4, 3. It's only 3.
Okay, then yeah, he can shift. Yeah, so he'll shift
Mm-hmm.
for extra damage.
Okay.
And then just 1. $10 damage, which
Yeah,
I don't
my-
think hurts you, right?
My armor eats it all.
Cool.
Wow.
That is it for him.
I shoot him back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I needed
Wait,
6.
hang on. So he had 3, and then you're at +3
Yep, so
Yeah.
6.
difficulty, so 6. So yeah, you still hit.
Yeah, I can't shift anything.
Is this
but I did
another
it.
guy?
The bartender.
This is the bartender.
I'm shooting
Oh,
it
didn't
out.
he leave the room on
was-
his
Yeah,
turn?
he
He was
left the
leading-
room and then
walked
shot
outside of the
into it.
room, but he can still shoot into the room.
Yeah, and I can shoot out of it.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Everybody can shoot
wait.
everybody.
What range is he at now?
I would say he's like 5 meters. Like it's like
Okay,
not
so
a
it's
giant
still short
hallway or
range.
anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it would only be 4 to hit. Oh, I forgot. I should have had an extra die, though. No. Okay. 11 damage.
Nice. I lost his thing, but I think it's at 9. So he would take 2. Okay, he's still up.
Okay.
Who is next?
I'll go. I can still see him.
Yes.
He's within 5 meters.
Yes. Well, he's like exactly 5.
Okay. We'll rephrase the get the fuck out of here to flee.
Okay.
Save your own life and get out of here.
Okay.
I rolled 3 5s and a 6. And a 2 on the wrath die.
It's
So
just
close.
5.
So close.
Yeah, so it goes off, and then he fails the willpower test.
Okay.
Yeah, so he will. He'll leave. Josh, do you do anything as he tries to
I
leave?
started first, right? Because I killed the other guy, so.
Yeah, but I mean, as he walks through you, you could take like a reflexive attack.
I'll let him go. If he's like looking like he's running from the building, like I'll let him go.
Okay. Yeah, Ethan, you have an eye half installed in your head.
Yeah. I'm gonna shove the jar in my bag or whatever. I'm gonna pick up my gun. I'm gonna walk out and I'm gonna just shoot whoever is still in the fucking bar.
There's nobody in the bar except your party.
Okay, I just shoot somewhere.
Okay.
Shoot the ground.
Yeah. 5 or 4. Yep.
You hit a wall.
Sweet. I fucking shoot that wall.
It's like, ah! Alright. Are we out of combat?
Yeah.
Alright, I walk into the room with the rest of the party and I hold up my sword and I go, Sisters! I'm out of chainsword fuel. Can we acquire some more?
I take what was my drink and I just pour it on the sword. I don't even try and fill it in the thing. I just pour it on it. And I walk out.
Yeah, so nothing
around
gets in the
confused.
gas port, but you're pretty sure that your sword could run off of this. I mean, do you want to go behind the bar and get some more?
Wait,
I
what?
walk out behind
Can
the
I-
bar and I
you
grab
think
the
you can run?
handle of this diesel stuff and I just start drinking it.
Can I
Okay, yeah,
really
it's-
run? Is there really stuff I can use as fuel for my sword?
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah.
So it's actually in what we would consider a Gatorade container with the
Yeah.
spout at the bottom.
Gotcha.
So are you just gonna kneel down and?
No, I'll
that
get a
juice.
cup.
Okay.
I'll refuel my sword and give it a test run.
Yeah. So it kind of turns over kind of roughly, and then once it gets going, it seems fine.
Okay. We're good. Let's continue the search.
Sweet.
Oh
Yeah,
my
we can end
gosh.
there.
Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah, I think that's a good place to end
Is
it.
that just something?